here. It's Havana, of course. It couldn't be an Aiden VOD without it being Havana. So we're going to be watching Amari. Who else is in here? Kafi is in here. Sycamore. Sycamore's a great player. So this will be fun. You've been studying all day? Nice, how's that going? It's been raining all here all day. It's kind of overcast here, but not really raining. Hey, Black Dracon. By the way, is it Dracon, Black Dracon? Is there anything that you want to be called? I feel like I've just kind of, I see your name a lot, but I just butcher your name. Yeah, I know, right? Amari. Where is Amari? Amari! I think she's sleeping upstairs. Alright. So we will, we'll let the, compositional rollout play out first before we start discussing things. Do any changes made? No, so this is what we're going to roll with. Alright, so not terrible comps from either sides, at least for rank. This isn't too shabby. This is double shield, Widow Echo on defense, Bap Ana. So they have a decent amount of spam you gotta respect, obviously the sniper and stuff. The Bap does provide a little bit more spam. So technically I would say, man, this is tough. I think Team Blue has slightly more shield spam, but it doesn't really have a huge impact here. The only real difference in the compositions is the support utility, and that's basically it. The support utility, Hanzo and Echo are relatively different, but it's nothing that has a big impact on you. Best player in the entire world? Yeah. What all you really need to know is that, okay, it's basically sniper, Echo, be careful with your sightlines, yada, yada, yada. But they are running BAP Ana, which means that their BAP and Ana can like basically get maximum utility, right? There's a lot of healing, there's a lot of utility. The Ana can be very greedy with their nades. They've got Lamp, they've got Shift, and then a secondary main healer. Whereas you're like, you want to heavily rely on your Brig for the utility. You want to give your Brig the space to be able to brawl. You want to make sure that your Brig is able to keep preferably a sniper armor pack. Brig here is really not a very good choice. Like, there's no really good hero that she can armor pack here. If you guys are running like Widow Tracer or even an Echo, this would be a better pick. But yeah, your comp is, I mean, the enemy Bap Ana is not great either, but Bap Ana is probably better than Bap Brig here if you're going to be running double sniper. A Mercy from Cassio, a Zen, even a Bap of your own would have made a lot more sense. So basically all you need to do is you need to focus, like, you understand that you're probably going to be a little bit less greedy with your nades. If you see opportunities, I still want you to go for them, but you don't have to look for hard nades. And then obviously whenever you're playing on into double shield, the timing of when you're looking for your cooldowns is especially important. You know, Orisa Hog, Ryan Zarya, even Winston D.Va, looking for nades is a lot easier because, you know, the Matrix is the only thing you have to worry about. Against double shield, you need to be consistently looking to nade behind shield, because the thing is you don't really want to be looking to nade a shield this way, right? Because yeah, that Sigma shield might drop, but he can also reapply it, yada yada. What you want to be doing is focusing more on what positioning can I take to nade behind the shield, because Sigma's not going to block it this way, and very, very unlikely that Sigma's reapply their shield to block a nade on the off angle. That doesn't happen very often, because remember, he applies it, he's committed to it being there for a period of time, which means if you're over here on your nade, the Sigma, and he flips the shield this way, he has to back up. He can't stand here because he's going to get shot from the other direction. It's not like a Reinhardt flicking his shield and coming back. He can't do that. So you commit to it, right? Black Dracon, yeah, we're good. No rules. Yeah, none of my VODs can be here right now. So GM on a. Okay. So basically, what I want you to do is you can look for angles to set up your nades. Make sure that your tanks are pocketed, and that's basically it. Like, you need, the big thing is I want to see you respecting sightlines and looking for angles for nades, because it's not so much going to be your nade timing. I mean, that's obviously going to be important, but it's also going to be the position that you take with nades. Because against double shield, trying to nade straight forward is going to be very difficult. It's a big Sonic from your Hanzo. Also, let's talk nano targets. Probably nano Sigma or nano Brig if you guys can wait. So, like, you can nano to save somebody's life too. But if you guys can, like, if you can delay your nano, so like normally we initiate with nano, but this comp is probably better to either reactively nano or wait until you guys get closer and then nano your Brig. This is a rough nano composition for sure. Somebody follow me. Faith, thanks for following me. So like right here, this is kind of what I'm talking about right here. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to continue to shoot shield Another follow. Hidden device, 6th to fall. You do hidden device the second. You don't want to continue to shoot the shield or wait for this Orisa shield to drop to nade. You're not going to get a nade here, or it's going to be incredibly difficult, the window of opportunity. So what I want you to do here is I want you doing this, right? I want you swinging here, and I want you to look for a nade right here. It's free. It's not very likely that the Widow's going to have a good sightline on you. This is a Sonic arrow, I believe. And then you can actually like get a completely free nade. So like you need to be looking for this nade right here. This is absolutely free right now. Especially that Widow Sonic, it's totally worth. Low impact nade. Fall, 6th of the fall. False, the best North American off tank. But also Sigma one trick and a complete moron. But you know that's also. I mean, we can't all be winners, can we? This nade is super low impact. Like you've got shields up, you're basically full HP, and you don't hit a single enemy on it. So this is just suck. And by the way, the same thing applies to your sleep darts here. Good luck trying to sleep a Sigma with a shift, shield, Orisa shield plus fortify. Good luck. Go on a flank, brother. Go on a flank. It's worth it. It's worth it here. It's totally worth it. Okay, so what I would like you to do positioning wise is, again, the question is like where are you going to be landing cooldowns from here? Like the card has progressed to this point. You can't really peak this anymore. This isn't really going to be very high value. So what I want you to do is I want you to swing all the way around here, and you can either look for play this sightline here. I mean, maybe not immediately because the Widow still has a good sightline on you, but if you know the Widow's over here, probably okay to do this. And honestly, dude, you could go high ground. You could be doing this. You could be doing this, but you're not really in a rush right now. So yeah, dude, I watched you play this game. I chimed into your stream for 1 second to say hello. I remember you sleeping the Sigma shield. Ha, that's great. All right. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're just not going to get anything here. Like, instead, what I want you to do is I want you to come here and nade the Orisa like this. Like, look at this. Look at this. You're gonna hit the Orisa and the bat. Like, come on, man. Wasted nade. Wasted nade. This fight can be measured based off of the opportunities that you just never took. You waste a bunch of time here too. I remember this. Tougher nano comp because of lower mobility. Yeah, there's just no mobility in your team, so there's nobody to nano. You have your. Okay, you do go bat. All right, that's good, I guess. So here's the thing now. Again, chat, for those of you that paid attention, what does the BAP swap mean? How does that affect Aiden here in terms of like what he wants to be doing? I already said this, so those of you that were paying attention should know. Is Ana into double shield a throw? Not anymore with the shield. I mean, Ana into double shield if you're playing spam yourself is not good. So for example, this is a bad hero in this comp from Aiden because they're playing spam. He should go Zen. Or he should go Mercy. But I don't care because he's practicing his Ana. I don't give a rip. Nobody should give a rip. Like, you should be respectful of other teammates, not pick a hero that's an actual throw pick, but Ana's not a throw pick. Like, it would be a throw pick if you're like Lucio. But Ana's just not very good. But yeah, Ana's not great into this. Ana's fine into double shield if you're running like dive or brawl. Flank, yeah, exactly. Like, you have the sustain. You have additional sustain now. Your Brig thankfully got off of Brig. Now you should be literally, your entire game plan should be avoid Widow sightlines, look for nades. Avoid Widow sightlines, look for nades. That's it. That's all you have to worry about. That's how you're going to create pressure with Ana. That's how you're going to set up plays. You might as well have been AFK last fight. All you did was you heal botted, and heal botting sometimes is okay, but especially in a comp to where like you're either going to get one shot or not, and secondarily, your nano is very low impact in this comp. It's like, why? He can play more aggressive, yeah. Yep. Everybody's got it. But he needs to be looking for soft angles here. And we already detailed 2 of them. We detailed the one where he... No. I'm sorry, chat. We gotta pause. My cat is jumping on my computer. Again, she's starting to do this. And she can't. She's gonna turn off the computer. Hey. No, you can't. She's purring, dude. What am I supposed to do? She sits up here and she purrs and she wants attention, but... The problem is as you guys remember, she like shut off my computer twice in the middle of a stream. And she did it afterwards too. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Please, darling. Please, please, please sit down. Coincidentally, she's also named Amari, so there's your coincidence for the day. But yeah, we talked about your sightlines here. Like, you can come here. So, that's my... Don't... Cat, please sit still. Right here is fine. Like, you have, especially when you have the widows, you can play here, and then, like, boop, here. I mean, that's a lot tougher with the widow positioning here. But you need to be, like, experimenting with stuff. Anna can DPS, yeah, basically. Pet the cat. I am petting the cat. What are the best Owl Anna skins? I don't know. I really like the Away skins. I like how the white looks. I like solid colors like black and white. I think they look really good, especially with heroes that have like armor. So like if you look at like Sig, Bap is a really good one. Widow looks really good with Owl skins. Genji looks really good with Owl skins. Reinhardt looks really good with Owl skins. I like the Gladiators Away. I think white, purple, and gold looks pretty sweet on the Genji when you got the gold gun. But I don't know. It depends. I just think the Away skins look really good. Gonna get fluxed. Go for the sleep. Sure. Nade there is fine. It's not a throw. This is again, by the way, this is again where, I mean, maybe not right now. Well, actually, yeah, right now. Why not? This is where you should be wrapping around this way. And again, nade this or sleep this. Right there. You see how juicy this is? Now, obviously, at this point, you might not get there in time. But, like, if we skip back just a little bit. Let's say that you see your team pushing main. You should already be here. Just cat. You should already be here. Like, think about this. A sleep on Orisa here is incredibly high impact. You can one-shot the Orisa. Right? You bust her up. You see this? You guys see this? And this isn't really that creative or greedy. This is just, it's pretty vanilla. It's a vanilla flank, but it works. Alright. So, I need you. I want you to flank. I don't want you doing what you're doing now. You do lose the nano brig option because you're no longer on brig. Now you flank, but now it's too late. But I will say this, the second you flank, you actually land a nade. This is just rough. You're just not doing anything. Your hero is bad, and you're playing it poorly. Like, if you're gonna play Ana and double spam... Okay, so we're not going Ana. If you're gonna play Ana and double spam, at least have the dignity of finding value with your cooldowns. You were extremely lazy in finding value out of your cooldowns. I guess this is just Zen. Yeah, this is just Zen. So yeah, didn't do basically nothing. You literally did nothing. You purpled one person who immediately killed you. You landed basically no sleeps. I think you got the sleep there at the end. Your nano was completely ineffectual. Did you even use your nano? No, you swapped. You didn't even bother to stay for your nano. Okay, worthless. Worthless. And this is why you have to use your brain. You have to think, okay, what am I doing here? Right? Zen is way more flexible with what you can do here. Like, you can actually contribute to the fight here. So, like, you could shoot shields. Yeah, I would probably shoot shields. I would probably play safer here because your comp now is better than theirs, 100%. Like, Zen, like, now you're basically putting that on in the same spot to where she's worthless. Like, you're going to bust shields. Your Discord's going to blow up people. Your ultimate is a little bit better than hers is in this matchup. So, like, right now, you guys have the better comp. Just because you have Zen and they don't. So, it should go for soft angles. Yeah. But you don't have to. You're going to break their shields instantly now. And you're going to kill their tanks fast, too. So, Harmony could be on whoever. Sigma's fine. If you want to farm Trance, you can put it on your Orisa. You can put it on your Hanzo so you can take an angle better. Put it on your Widow so you can win the 1v1. It depends on, like, the situation. But, like, your comp is just actually good now. But the question is are you guys just going to get snowballed because you guys have been wasting so much time? Like, your guys' shields actually traded there. Even though they had Bongo, you guys still traded. They Nano Sigma. They actually got a lot of value out of that now. But, you know, there's the Zen value. Just chill. Just chill. Don't peek that, please. Don't peek that. Especially at body shot HP. Please. Thank you. Probably would orb your Sigma here. You're close to trance. He's your only tank. It's worth supporting. Okay, definitely orb. Sycamore popping off again. Sycamore may have just better map control here. Transis, you could Transis, you could Transis, Transis. Ooh, you definitely could have Transit. That's very late. And you didn't get a Discord up either. You translate, and then if you translate, you might as well get a Discord up too, and you didn't do that either. Just shoot shield. Stop charging right clicks. Just shoot the Sigma shield. Nice. Okay. What should the thought process be in mid-fight rotations, especially long ones to high grounds and such? I mean, it's completely situational. Like, if you really don't feel like you have the time, then don't do it. But if you feel like the positioning is absolutely dominant and your position is absolutely, like, garbage, then you might need to do it. But there's no, like, you're asking me, like, when is it okay to shoot an intruder? I don't know. Like, that's such a complicated, long, exhausting question to answer. When is too much homework too much? I don't know. Like how am I supposed to answer that question, man? Like, it's such a tough question to answer. Depends on the situation. You already know it depends on the situation. I'm just going to repeat what you already know. Also, could we admire the fact that you've got Sycamore versus Oak? That's actually pretty funny. Okay, the consideration should be, if I stay in this current spot, I'm going to be doing nothing anyway, or I'm going to get one shot. So I should probably rotate. For example, if, let's say, you're Zen, and the fight is starting, and you're like here, okay? And you're on defense, and they're any team attacking. This is a sucky position to be in. So I wouldn't mind you taking 5 seconds to come back here, jump up top, and just set up here instead. Why? Because this spot is so bad, and you're in such a terrible position that you probably should just go ahead and abandon it anyway. Have I done any Echo VODs reviews recently? No, but I can. Shoot shield. Just shoot shield. Don't charge right clicks, just shoot shield. Please get your Harmony up. Probably get your Harmony up in your Hanzo. Like, this is just bad decision making. Your Hanzo's who's being shot at. Your Sigma is uncontested. Like, why are you harmoning your Sigma? Like, your Hanzo now has to leave the high ground when he had zero reason to do so. This is stupid. Harmony your Hanzo. Now go back to high ground. Go back to high ground. Why are you in the low ground? Why are you scared of the high ground? Yes, 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 yes. Careful. It's a good hit scan. Alright. Yeah, just there's your Zen value, right? I should have lamp, yeah. This is fine. But you need to hit your shots. You didn't hit your shots. Your mechanics on Zen feel very clunky. Just even how you operate with the character feels very awkward. Am I also going to stream tomorrow? Most likely, yeah. Yes, non-charge shots, spamming primary fire does like almost double the damage. Not quite double the damage, but almost double the damage. So you should only charge up right clicks if peeking is dangerous or you don't see a target. Or you're just spamming down a choke, because then like the right click actually has kill threat. Yoinkies! Where the heck is Sycamore? Oh, Sycamore's over there. Yeah, he just got wrecked. Yeah. Okay, so Ana, you got 0 value out of your nades, your cooldowns. You were very you took no angles around double shield at all. You made 0 effort to adjust your playstyle to match the composition better. On Zen, I really didn't like you not harmoning the person that was like actually in combat. You would toss your harmony over somewhere else. And then it looked like your right click versus primary fire priority was very clunky. I don't know if I've coached your Zen before. If I have, it's been a long time. On this point would have been better on this point than first. Oh, hey, Carter. I don't know, because the thing is like, what are you looking for in Ana? If you have map control with Ana, then yes, that would have been better for it, because on the high ground, it gives you more space to move around, so you can actually get something out of your nades. So, for example, like, look at what I don't think they're still on Ana. So Sosa here, whatever the heck Sosa, where's the Sosa? Okay, so Sosa goes high ground here. This gives Sosa all these angles to look for nades, right? When you have no angles that you can take, or you don't have the map control, then it's just simply better just to go Zen and just spam the shields. Now, I would still argue that Ana is still bad in double shield. That doesn't change it. But yeah, Ana is less of a throw on second because there's just more space and more angles to use around, so that you're almost thinking like a tracer, right? A tracer's on a map where there's more flanks angles to use, right? Same thing with the Ana here. That's just how you have to play Ana in this matchup, because you do nothing, you do literally nothing but land flank nades. You are a worthless hero outside of that. So yeah, first point where your flanks and angles are like super limited, Ana's not as good. Like you saw it in the review, where it's like this was that, both of those were somewhat dangerous, but that was literally all you had. You had no other cover without getting your head blown off. So again, your comp here is fine. This is pretty just standard double shield spam. Like, your priority needs to be on probably either pocketing your Sigma or your Hanzo. Either one is fine. The reason that you pocket them is because generally these two guys are the ones controlling the off angle most of the time. And then after that, like, you just shoot shield. You just shoot shield, respect Widow Sightlings. Not hard. Their Widow is better than yours, so it's going to make this matchup hard, but, you know, matchmaking, you'll find a way to overcome it. Sycamore already done. Okay, Widow's back, so you need to respect that sightline. I love this. I'm really glad that you're matching halts. That's really good. Please just keep the Harmony Orb on your Hanzo. Like, this is one of the situations where you need to recognize this and stick with it. Hanzo is hard holding this off angle. There is 0 reason for you to be Harmony Orbing anybody else but Kafi right now. Now, Kafi way overstays his welcome, but right now, where's your Harmony Orb on? Who is your Harmony Orb? Do you even have Harmony Orb? You have it on your Hanzo. Wait, what? You did? Why didn't I not visually show? Do you cycle it off? I swear you cycle it off. Yeah, you cycle it off to Sigma. No. Sigma, look at where Sigma's positioning himself. You see this? He doesn't need healing. Sigma's a fine Harmony Orb target, but no. If you have a guy, a Genji, that's standing behind Reinhardt's shield, don't Harmony Orb the Genji, right? You don't just turn off your brain and say, Sigma, good Harmony Orb, I do that. Look at the situation. This is the guy that needs support. Now, he's feeding, but if he survives, this is an absolutely oppressive position, right? Because he's the only one angling right here. Honestly, if you guys are committing to the fight here, your Sigma should be here too, right? A little bit more risky. Yeah, Harmony Orb, go whoosh, hail up. But like legit, this is a throw. Like, even just for the second, like look at Kafi's HP. Bang. He should already be at full HP right now. Right now, he should have full HP. You see Kafi? He should be at full HP. Instead, he gets dropped to half, and now he's probably going to get beamed. Yeah, there's the beam. You throw. That's you. You probably would have kept him up if you'd kept Harmony Orb on him. So, this is starting, at least for your Zenyatta, to look like the primary focus for you. Hey, and Lep Overwatch. Who? Okay, and you're not refreshing Harmony? There you go. Oh, refresh Harmony and Orisa. Blech. Please stop jumping in Widow sightlines. You have the situational awareness of a blind rat. Look at you. You're out here cycling orbs. Look at you. You absolute moron. Unbelievable. You just turned off your brain and got your bunch cheeks, I say. Got your butt cheeks paddled. Trash can, dude. Absolute trash. Every time I'm playing Cadenas, I've gone to play So Let You Spell. Oh, sorry. I can't help but notice that you literally wrote off the first 2 weeks of the season. Alright, dude, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt way too much, man. Hang on, I need a water break. Come on, Lep, man. You know that's a touchy subject with me right now. It's right up there with mentioning the words dark mode. Ugh. Start twitching. No comment, man. Nah. You guys look like you did all right, right? Are you still in? You guys still in, right? I mean, Karasuna was actually trash for a while, like farming those guys in scrims, but I think you guys are still in, right? I think you guys turned it around. Hang on. North American Playhouse. Yeah, so you guys are still in losers brackets. You guys could beat second win. You can do it. Yeah, you got it. Second win is shaky. It's literally just Kalush. Everybody else is a little shaky right now. Yeah, no, we threw. Like I talked about in the AMA already, but like legitimately, our game against Hype Unit was the worst official that I have ever seen a team that I have coached played. We choked so hard. That is not the team that we scrimmed. Like, we just were not mentally prepared for the pressure. We choked. That's my bad. It was very depressing. But I don't want to talk about that anymore. Yeah, F indeed. And we just choked. Our scrims were fine. We were one-checking our comp. Went pretty well for us. We just choked. That's all. People jumping off the map. Way over-calming. Felt nothing like it did in scrims. And it came down. The Sycamore is absolutely farming you guys. And like I said, that's not players' fault. That's my bad. We did not mentally prepare them. So we did everything right during the week except for mental preparation. You got your rage yourself? Yeah. That's how you do it. Yeah, Sycamore just farming you guys. Alright. Harmony Orb on your Sigma, and again, chat, like, this is fine. This is the person in combat right now. This is the person that needs your assistance, right? Now, the reason why you say, like, well, why don't I just Harmony Orb my Reinhardt all the time in? Well, the reason is like, you want to support the squishy off-angler that's also in combat. Now, right now, there is no squishy off-angler in combat. So you Harmony Orb the Sigma. You just want to help whoever's fighting, okay? If nobody's fighting, and if this so-and-so person is doing nothing, then you don't need to Harmony Orb them. It's not that hard. It's not, you don't need to overthink it. Okay? Harmony Orb on your Hanzo is fine, because right now, chat, why is Harmony Orb on Hanzo fine? I want you to look at the situation and tell me why Harmony Orb on Hanzo is not only fine, but it is the proper play. I want this to be fully understood. There's no confusion with this at all. You guys will do next season. We're going to work really hard. I've already been working hard the last week to make sure that we're doing better. I'm glad you enjoyed the AMA. Yeah, he's fighting. He's doing crap, boys. He's actually going in. Like, you could like off angle and all that stuff. Yes, that too. But he's doing stuff. Orisa not doing squat. Bap not doing squat. Sigma is doing stuff. But remember, if you have to choose between the tankier hero or the squishier hero that's doing stuff, you generally want to choose the squishier hero because that 30 healing is means a lot more to them than it does to the tank, right? So he's doing stuff. I don't care if Kafi is here or here. Well, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but like, whoop. Or he's like over here. Like, he is going in. This is a great Harmony Orb. So right now, if we look at this from like the third person's perspective, Harmony Orb is still getting value. Oh no, it's on BAP. Why did you put it on BAP? Why did you put it on BAP? Why did you put it? You guys are about to C9 too. Wait, did you lose it off of Hanzo because he LOS'd here? Don't think so. No, I think you cycled it off. I think. I'm not sure. Either way, you don't want it on Bap. Get it on Hanzo. Okay, so we'll keep it really simple with Zen. This isn't going to be a huge impact thing, but it will definitely assist your gameplay. Ana, if you're playing into double shield, look for angles, look for angles, look for angles, look for angles. If you're looking, and that's into really anything. Like, be more comfortable with looking for angles and things like that. Your team's full HP, immediately start to look for a flank or an angle. And then with the Zen, harmony the squishy that's doing something. Like, let's just make that your philosophy. You harmony the squishy that's doing something, period. Okay, that's it. You mentioned overcoming. What should generally be the bare essential for comms if it's not some secret? I mean, that's way too long. That's like a super simple question, but it's also a super advanced question. Like, just don't talk too much, right? If people aren't getting enough space, then that's your problem. You should be chilling out. But I can't really answer it more detailed than that. Not that it's like a team secret, but it just would be too long of a conversation. I mean, there is circumstances when you should harmony or BAP. I don't want this to be a never harmony or BAP, always harmony or this, because that feels like it's part of the problem, right? I just want you to be harmony the squishy that's doing something. That's it. Very simple. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Harmony the squishy that's doing something. And that could even be a Sigma. Like, we can treat Sigma as a squishy if he's doing something, right? Do you think Theomatic overcomes? Why does that name sound familiar? Theomatic? Why does it sound familiar? Theomatic? I don't know why that name sounds familiar. In ladder, often there could be like one or two people talking. How do you think about that? Oh, yeah. Ladder, it's very hard to overcome in ladder because people just don't talk. So, in fact, having somebody overcome is almost helpful, like just taking lead. Like, that's how I used to carry when I played main tank. I'd always be like shot calling, you know? But, yeah. What do we got here? Next is Dragonfly, replay code 86. Hi coach, I'm a 3.5 Galactic. This is a game where I was subbing for a 3.8, 3.9k team. It's higher than my elo, so I had some issues with adapting. I couldn't eat nades or Elo. I'm actually going to do the map here because if it's a scrim, I kind of want to hear the communication. So, I don't know if I can hear your comms. Oh, never mind. It's the never mind. You recorded the replay, so never mind. I will do the replay. Although I'm gonna miss the epic pin. I just got a message. Can you coach me, please? I'm on PS. I'm 10 years old. Oh, that's cute. Sorry, buddy. Did windowed mode not work? No, I tried it. It worked fine, but epic pin didn't work. Coach the child. I already coach a child, man. I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time, man. I'm already dealing with, all the Uprising Academy children, We'll do replay. Give me a second. Yeah, alright. Can you coach my team? We're a 2.2 team trying to qualify for a Diamond League. I wish I could, but again, same kind of problem. I do not have the time. I am ecstatic this week that I'm getting time to do some streaming, but I mean, I don't even have time to stream when I'm coaching, much less coach another team. Sadly. All right, we pull up the replay, boys. Spilo's a dad, I love kids though. Kids are great. All of my fun fact, with I guess the exception of Overwatch, which I don't know. every job I've ever had has involved coaching and children. Those two things, always. Every single job I've ever had.
Do you think you will make it trough all the VODs this week?
Gabe asked Spilo to pay a question. How long should one VOD review every day? I mean, I just released. Okay, so here's the deal, right? I just a little bit of self promo. Okay, I'll even send you the Reddit post, all right? Because it has some details that you can skim through a little bit easier than the full video. But I released this video, okay, this post in this video, and it talks a lot about team VOD reviewing, leading team VOD reviews, etc., etc. But there are some nuggets in there for self VOD review. Basically, the TLDR is like I would not be reviewing longer than 30 minutes a day for self review, unless you're just like super interested, and, like really into it, really focused. But if you start to feel like you're losing focus, or if you're doing a lot of them, chill out, brother. It's so much more value to be doing the occasional review. Or the consistent review that has it's like shorter in time and more like focused in scope than it is to do repeatedly VOD review, like do hour upon hours. Like, dude, nobody has time for that, brother. Can you coach my team? I got a bunch of stray dogs. I gave the PS4 controllers to Spade Masters. Well, I mean, that is console, so that's no surprise. Do you think you'll make it through all the VODs this week? Let me look at how many VODs I have this week. Dragonfly, Yeti, probably, but basically up to where we are now, yes. If more VODs are submitted, I don't know. Whose VODs am I reviewing right now? The ones submitted in Discord, subscriber VODs. How do you work out not having COVID? No, me, no gyms, like doing body workouts. Okay, so I got lucky. We have a lot of home gym workout stuff that we've invested with over the years, plus that we have stuff. So really sad news, for those of you who don't know. This happened a little bit ago, but the dojo that I work for, I told you about how I moved full-time streaming, right? And we closed the location that I was a head instructor at, the MMA school. While the flagship school, the original school with like several hundred students, the one that's been around for like 10 years, they closed down. So the one that my wife was head instructor at, I was head instructor at the other one, she was head instructor in that one closed down. So that was it. COVID screwed over small business. Big surprise. So we have some of their workout equipment as well. 5K far on Xbox. 5K is a little low, but work on that and we can maybe do it. I like to do 5 minutes after the game. I mean, that's okay. Like if you're looking at a specific question, I'd say 5 minutes is a little short. But if you're like looking at a specific positioning, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's kind of sucks, but you know, we're doing all right. Like she's doing a lot of private lesson stuff. Like a lot of the previous students that are still want to train, you know. Top 500 Nintendo Switch. Is that even a thing? Never mind. I'm not going to ask. All right. I'm getting really distracted. We are going over Dragonfly's proper execution. Let's read this out. You're a 3.5k opting out. This game is always up for a 3.9k team. It's higher than my elo, so I had issues with adapting. Could eat nades or flashes of flash hours. Map's not too close, but it's the only map I can play with one here, so I hope it's still reviewable. Thank you. You're welcome. We will do that. Okay. So this is what the comps are being rolled out on. Okay, so basically enemy team is running like brawl. Pretty much full brawl. Like obviously the Ashe is a little bit spammier, but you know, Ashe is just really strong right now. You still function it like a brawl. It's not really spam. And then you guys are running a brawl with Widow, which is interesting. So not a terrible comp either side. They can work. I would say on paper, I think you guys would want to go a little bit faster. You don't want to give Zarya time to build up value. And obviously you can get a lot of space for your Widow and choke out space for their Ashe. Your job here, basically D.Va's job in brawl comps is to obviously eat important cooldowns, but to really good, like once fights evolve, like after the initial, like when you initiate balls to the wall, gentlemen, you get your off angle. You do not stand behind shield, because remember, D.Va versus Zarya. You guys remember watching the D.Va VOD review? D.Va versus Zarya. If both stand and shoot at a shield, Zarya will always win. Always. You can't see cooldowns. You're shooting shield. You always lose. The only thing, yeah, pressure timing. Ah ha ha. Somebody's paying attention. The only way you win as D.Va is if you guys initiate, you fly up here, and you start shooting people in the back. And then they turn to shoot on you, and you drop on them, and you light them up, and then you fly away, right? That's where D.Va beats Zarya. That's the noise mix too, okay? You do not beat Zarya shooting at shield. So I do not want to see you shooting at shield. If you're shooting at shield, you're going to struggle to eat cooldowns, and you're going to struggle to get value. Hey, chat! So yeah. I'm not even, by the way, I'm not even going to look at your POV for the majority of this VOD. I'm going to look at your positioning. So cooldowns wise, you know, these are the priority ones. This one and this one. Dynamite and nade. Everything else doesn't really matter that much. It's kind of a cruddy wall. You matrix here, but not particularly useful. By the way, chat, unironically, what he could do here, if Dragonfly, if he calls it their initiating, he could fly through hotel, or he could walk through hotel and start shooting them this way. It's so much easier to eat cooldowns from this angle too. But yeah, your positioning is you're very heavy behind your core right now. You need to like right now, you need to booster into the enemy team. Booster into them right now. Your Rhine is frozen. You need to go in. You need to boop them back and then head back to your team. That was very late. I would also, by the way, at this point, I would be flying up to this roof right here and sit right here. Again, you're looking for cooldowns. Looking to spam, looking to bait attention. You're literally just sitting behind shield. You're just still sitting behind shield. Still sitting behind shield. Okay. This right here is going to perfectly exemplify what is wrong with this off-tank gameplay. Okay? Oh, Seth, you gotta remind me, dude. Seth, please, please put your VOD in sub-VODs. I will not remember. Oh, no. Oh, you already did. Yeah, you've got a couple more to go. Okay, never mind, we're good. Okay, look at Team Red decisively won, right? Okay? Right? Team Red won. But look at the ult charge in the off tanks. 40, 54. You got beat by a Zarya that's been dead for 10 seconds, or 5, 6 seconds. Right? This is what happens when you stand there and shoot shield. What you need to do is, if we re-look at this fight again, okay? You push, you push, you push, and bang, you're pushing. You need to establish an off angle. This is where, like, flying around up to high ground would be fine. Flying to here, like, flying through here would be fine. Okay, still not initiating, still not initiating. There's the wall. Right now, you need to be set up. Instead, why are you boosting out? I miss this. It's just so confusing. Ah, that's not good. You need to be flick. That's not you not being able to matrix fast enough. That's you just not flicking your crosshair. I don't know why you booster in like that either. You shouldn't need to booster in like that. If Rhine pushes your Rhine, you just shoot them in the back and matrix or stuff. You booping the Rhine further in is like you don't even manage to land it to begin with. Like, I don't know why you leave this area. It's poor use of your boosters. Because think about it this way. Let me kind of expect. Sorry, chat. This is going to be a very slow VOD. I want this to be explained because D.Va is a very hard hero to play. Okay, so like if we go back 5 more seconds, look at this. They wall and push Rhine. Now all you have to do, you can throw a little matrix here. It's fine, and then drop your matrix and shoot the Rhine in the back. If he pushes, he's going to get shot in the back. He's going to have to fall back. They're going to shoot you, and then you can booster out and take the off angle, right? But this right here, this doesn't help your Rhine. You stop matrixing, you stop applying pressure, and all you do is just throw your fat body in there. You're not actually peeling for anybody at all by doing that. Stay on the off angle and punish them pushing your Rhine by shooting them. If anything, you could stop shooting Rhine and start shooting this back line, right? And then it would be easier for you to eat nades, May icicles, that sort of stuff. Like you could actually see stuff here. But you don't crash in. Hold when the fight starts, hold your off angle until your HP says you can't. Until you start getting focused on and you have to fly out. Would be flying up the statue be a distance by? No, not really. Because it's too unless you're fighting here, which they're not. His initial positioning right here is fine. He just leaves it. But And it doesn't do anything. Like, he boosters into the Rhine, but he doesn't actually boop anybody back. Again, right now, your Rhine is initiating. So, like, the question is when do you get boosters? Okay, so you have boosters. What I want you to do right now is I want you to fly up to high ground right now. This is when you fly up. Your Rhine is initiating. You're going to fly up. Wait. I know the hotkey for this. I know it. Aha. Wait, what? Where's the window, chat? Oh, my gosh. You're going to fly up here. And then you're gonna just launch damage into the back of them. And then you can drop if you want to and shoot the Rhine in the back. And you body block the Ana, right? You body block the Ana. Or you could, oh heck, you could even drop and fly at the Ana and like 1v1 her, right? But the point being is that like you're in, like there's stuff going on, there's fighting happening, and you're shooting shield. You're not going up top here. You're not even going up top here, which wouldn't be great, but wouldn't be terrible. You're not flying through this way and getting a good off angle here. You're just shooting shield. So again, the angle needs to be here, 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 not here. Not in the same direction that your Rhine is going. Abuse the fact that your Rhine is baiting attention. Your Rhine is baiting attention, so use that. Okay, right now, this is when you fly in. This is when you actually have to fly in and bump that Mei, right? He's frozen, he's dead. You do it really late, and then right now your priority is to get to high ground so in case they recontest, because then they push into a concave. Concave, in other words, they push in and then they're surrounded, right? It's a trap. That's what it is, okay? It's a trap. Admiral Akbaring, okay? Still shooting shield. Still. But who should really be with Rhine in this comp? Lucio, man. That's it. Nobody else. There's even circumstances where your Mei might be split. But yeah, Lucio Mei, that's it. Your Lucio is not going to actually be on top of your Rhine because they're playing McCree now. So the Lucio is going to be playing a little bit more passive. But yeah, it's literally Rhine Mei. Lucio plays passive and can speed around your Your D.Va looks for off angles, your Widow looks for off angles. The stats for each player. It's like stat stuff. It's kind of stupid. You guys push up a lot. Don't get anything out of it. So all I'm looking for is every single time you guys take an engage, you take an off angle. Every single time. It's going to make you eating cooldowns and doing damage so much easier. It's a specific lobby. It's like a scrum lobby setup. It's like a scrum lobby where the game doesn't start until both teams are ready up. You abandon your Rhine. What? You kite that well. That was a nice little boop there. Your Widow feeds. Okay. Your Widow basically used her cooldowns to take an angle that was only good if you guys were going to stay here, which you guys weren't and couldn't because of your Ana. You guys definitely overstayed your welcome, though. Okay. So, chat. Let's just pretend here. Well, let me look at this. Let me look at the situation right here. So, like this fight, you're in trouble. What should the D.Va do? D.Va doesn't really have an off-angle. You need to fly out, son of a gun. Yeah, you just get crushed. You get all your space taken away. You did kill the Zarya, so that's good. I don't know. That wasn't so much a player problem as it was a team problem. Your team threw that one. Should D.Va have just pushed in from the alleyway? I don't know. That last fight, like, you guys had to back off. Your Widow was dead, and then you guys all clumped up into a tight group and then just got crushed. I would have probably said that, like, you could have played up here as D.Va. Like, once they pushed here, probably would have been better. But that was kind of a wash. Okay. Where does D.Va go? Where does D.Va go? I'll try and give you guys a really clear directional viewpoint so you guys can call out left, right, straightforward. Where does D.Va go? This is a decent wall. This is a pretty darn good wall. I want D.Va to go If Mei wants to freeze D.Va, if Zarya wants to freeze beam D.Va, if Ryan wants to push D.Va, they have to push her in alleyway where she can get healed and she can actually LOS them, right? It'd be very hard to kill a D.Va here fast, right? Instead, let's see what Dragonfly does. Flashed out of, What is your Ana doing? What is she doing, man? Matrix. Matrix, 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 Matrix. Nice. Bait that boy. Still shooting shield. Still shooting shield. Like, at this point, it's almost too late to establish an off angle. You could fly up to up here now. So you couldn't go to here anymore because they're already there. But you could go to, like, you know, you could go here. You could go here. This would be a good position. Or you could go here. This would be a good position to bait attention. Right? You cannot, if they start shooting you, your team can shoot them. Like, you take off angles when your team is initiating, when your team is doing something. Because otherwise, if you just fly up here before the fight starts, or right before the fight starts, you're going to take a ton of damage, and then you're going to have to either die or get demacked or, like, fly away. Right? You don't want that. Like, right as the fight starts, that's where you go. But you've just built your bomb. 2 minutes and 17 seconds, and you've just now built your bomb. And this Zarya has had her grab for, like, a good 45 seconds. Yikes. Still shooting shield. Still shooting shield. Still shooting shield. Now you bomb. And that's that. Use your HP as a resource. If they want to commit onto you in the off angle and kill you, fine. But they're going to have to waste a lot of time to do that. And that's time that your team can use. So as long as your team is in a position to do something when you're on the off angle, there's no good reason for you to be shooting shield. Please. Get the impression that in a brawl, D.Va wants to take the angle. The enemy team has to choose either to commit the resource to the main take or D.Va to complete. Yes. That's what D.Va does. And D.Va does that because her damage against shields isn't super good. Because she can always threaten to dive and kill a squishy if the squishy gets isolated. Because it's better use of resource threat or threat management to pull attention elsewhere. Because she has matrix and mobility, that means that she can go to any off angle at any time that she wants. Name Victor 14, thank you for the follow. And lastly, because it's simply just easier to eat cooldowns when you're away from your Reinhardt. Mobile Sigma, yes. Sigma is better at staying in the off angle and outputting raw damage. D.Va is better at being at multiple different off angles depending on the situation. And if the off angle doesn't work, leaving the off angle. This is pretty darn good. Now please don't drop. Because what I want you to do is when I want you guys to commit, I want you to fly from up here to right here. Notice, by the way, I'm always picking spots that are like have like a little ledge or a little bit of cover or a little bit of high ground, right? Not just sitting on the floor. You drop behind Rhine Shield. Excellent. Your input has now been reduced to 0. Your Ana is the only one. Your Ana, heck, dude, your Ana is doing your job for you, man. Look at this. Imagine if you flew in right now and flew in right here. What would they do if you flew in right here? What would you do if you flew in right here and you had your matrix sitting on the Ana? So she couldn't just sleep you. What would they do? Shooting shield, 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 shooting, shooting shield, sitting core, boring, 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 boring. Boring. How should one play it when the D.Va is getting enough resources when necessary to make the off angle viable? Play around health packs better. Like, go and grab health packs. Like, you don't need resources to okay. The whole point of you being on the off angle during brawls is because your resources are enough. That's the point. Your resources are enough. Your 2 seconds of matrix, your micro missiles, your 600 HP and 200 armor, that's enough. for you to be on the off angle for a darn long time. You're the resource. Yeah, exactly. You are the resource. Yeah, that's it. That's literally what I just said. Hang on. Like, you're not sitting there so that you can do a ton of damage and then you can get a ton of healing and be pocketed, right? You're not there to carry. You're there to bait a lot of attention, and if they flat out ignore you, you're on an angle to where if they ignore you, you can actually get kills, right? Because again, the situation, if we go back here to this very same fight, if you initiate and you fly in here, you are going to kill the Sigma. If the Sigma doesn't rock you and shield you, he is going to die. If the Mei doesn't freeze you, she is going to die. So you're not just putting yourself in a better position to bait attention, you're getting closer to the enemy team on an angle to where D.Va actually does relevant damage. Like, there's no accident that Dragonfly has basically been building a bomb per point. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing nothing. Like, I would be surprised if he has more than 2,000 damage here. He's not doing much. You force the enemy team to deal with you. If they don't deal with you, you get kills. If they do deal with you, then your Rhine is completely free. That's the mindset. And you're the best hero equipped with dealing with that amount of aggression because you have the most HP of any hero besides Roadhog. Well, no, you have just the most HP because of armor. You have mobility, and you have decent damage. And like I said, it's also just flat out easier to eat cooldowns from an angle. So again, right here, the only two things that you should, like, there's really only three things that you should ask yourself for off angle. Am I timing it correctly? Well, first off, where's the fight happening? When should I time it, and where am I going? Right? So, for example, you need to find out where the fight is happening here. Where do you guys expect the fight to happen? Probably right around here, right? So that means an off angle up here is worthless. That means an off angle all the way back here is too deep. Or maybe, you know, back here, probably too deep, right? Because the fight's not happening near there. It's happening way over here, probably. So then, where do you guys think? Should we go up here? Yeah, that's pretty good. Would we go up here? A little bit more greedy, but yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, what about down here? Like, technically that's an off angle, yeah. Okay, but which is the best one, do you guys think? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Or this one? Now, I don't like this one because it's on low ground, right? There is a mega health pack and cover, though. This one is easier to see stuff with, right? This one's also easier to see stuff with. This one's okay, but it's a little bit harder to see the Ana, whose cooldowns you might want to eat. So, like, this is what you do. You constantly are making these assessments of the battlefield and then adjusting how you want to off angle around it. The one with a box, okay? So you want to do this one right here, all right? Let's see. Let's see where the fight actually happens. Okay, and freeze. Is the one with the box where you should be off angling? Yeah, true. I can check his damage. 1,500 damage. Yikes. Okay. This is irrelevant. This high ground is now completely worthless, right? Because of the fight location. Now, yes, this is where he needs to go. This is where he needs to go. There's not a lot of high grounds around here. There's not a lot of off angles. Maybe you could go here, but yeah, this is it. If you don't go here, you're wasting your time. Their Sigma is just going to outspam you. Like, Sigma's better at doing off angles himself, but Sigma can't get high ground off angles like that as easily as you can. And Sigma can't really threaten a dive in the backline, right? So if you guys are just raw spamming at each other, Zarya or Sigma, even Hog is going to outvalue you. Can you imagine if they tried to push you like they just did there and you were back here? Can you imagine what that would be like for them? Your Reinhardt would be basically taking no damage whatsoever. They'd all be shooting at you, all of them, and you'd still get out alive. And right now, you would be in a position to commit and boop in the Sigma in May. And you would be in a position to all in McCree. But you're still shooting shields. You're still shooting shields. Now you all in the Ana. You accidentally did it! Look at this, chat. Look at it. He accidentally did his job. All in Ziana. Chat, look. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Look, this is it. This, stop. Do you see how oppressive this is? Heck, you could even tuck yourself in here. What are they gonna do? Look. Uh-oh, May's on him. Uh-oh, May's on him. Look, they're all shooting him. Oh no. He's fine. Meanwhile, May, Sigma, Reinhardt, Ana, none of them have done anything. They have not pushed your team at all. That entire time. Hey! High ground! You adjusted this side, but I don't think that's the play again because of where the card is. Also, what does Dragonfly need to be careful of with what he's doing right now? Do you guys see the mistake? He's not really getting punished for it right now, but do you guys see the mistake? Here, let me go back just a little bit. Yeah, you tunnel vision too hard, and like the irony is that you're trying to eat cooldowns by playing with core, but like if you focus more on pressure and putting yourself better in off angles, you'll eat more cooldowns. yeah, chat. What is the error that's happening right now that Dragonfly needs to be careful for? Is he on an off angle? Yes. Is he on the best off angle for the situation? No, but that's not the error I'm talking about right now. Remember the three things. Where's the fight happening? What off angle should I use? And then what? Where, what, and what's the other W word? Come on, guys. This is important. This is really important. This is how you avoid feeding. Yes, win. Where you off angle, what off angle you choose. So like, where's the fight happening? What off angle do I want? Right? This is the wrong one. This is the wrong. This is the wrong what because you got the where wrong. Right? Where's the fight happening? Is happening here. What off angle should I use? I should use this off angle. Right? But his when is wrong. Okay? When. What's wrong here? What's wrong with the time here? What's the danger with what he's doing right now? It's a very, very subtle danger. This is like a slight carbon monoxide leak that gives your family chronic headaches, right? It's not going to kill anybody probably, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous to let this kind of gameplay persist. Yes, their team isn't moving in. And he's burning resources for engaging the pro. If you like the missile usage is bad enough, but if they start shooting you right now and you start losing HP and you have to back off and maybe use your boosters, maybe your Ana has to stop healing your Rein and starts healing you. That is a bad poison. That is a poison. Yeah, a DM too. You could be using forced to use DM as well. Yeah. If you would want, let's say like this would be the proper angle, you would hide. You just hide. You don't do anything until the fight starts. Once your Rein starts to push in, then you can start to angle. Yep. Now you're not getting shot right now very much, but you can see it. Even though you weren't getting shot a much, that's still 100 damage and about half your DM. Yeah, so about half of your DM, and the fight hasn't started yet. And remember, they don't have to use cooldowns to get you off the high ground. They just have to use their primary fire. Right? Your Rein isn't even showing shield yet. So it's not like you're saving your Rein's HP of your shield, of his shield. It's a good bomb. You can always tell a good bomb before it happens. And this is fine. Get up in his face. Get right up in his face. Now go. Go kill the Ana. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Don't even kill her. Just stay on her. Keep her busy. Nice. Very nice. Emotions. Think of the rank 6 emotions, rather. Thanks for the follow. That was good. At the little bit at the end there, it was pretty good.
Ready for battle.
Okay, we'll watch a little bit more. Now, defense is even easier in a lot of ways because you already have the positions and hopefully you guys know where you want to take the fight anyway. So all you want to do is you talk to your Ryan and be like, hey, Ryan, where do you guys want to take the fight? Hey, Monkey, where do you want to jump? Orisa, where are you going to be setting up your shield? Ball, where are you going to be engaging on, right? And that's where you build your off angle around. The VOD command is still busted. Did I do it wrong? I must have done it wrong. I've got Pepper's account logged in so I can edit it from here. Masters D.Va. Nice. Beautiful. So good at this game, boys. Generally, if you guys see Zanzibar in chat, that's not me. That's just usually my wife, but you know, I have her account on this computer so I can actually adjust things. Okay, so starting here. Nice flash. Okay, right here. Yeah, so you guys just initiate. There's not a whole lot to say there because you guys never really had an engage. You had just busted down the Rhine. So, not a whole lot to say there. Professional streamer, shut up. I'm actually not a professional streamer. I mean, I guess I'm technically a professional streamer because I make a little bit of money, but mostly not. I like this position, by the way. This makes it so easy for you to set up an off angle. Like, it takes 2 seconds, if even that. You don't even have to use your boosters. Hey, nice! I like this. This is good. This is good. Ha! He doesn't know. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Nice. That was good. And you can do it again too. You could sit right here. You can like sit in the mini, or you can sit behind the statue. You could sit right here. I would like you to sit right here. What you do is you sit right here, they drop and they commit, you just sit in the back line, you just hold matrix on them and shoot your missiles, and then you fly away to like up here or something. Or fly away through the hotel. Don't go back to your rank. Don't go back to your rank. Don't go back to your rank. Chat. Chat. What? Help! Mom! You don't want to know what it's like to be inside a fire strike. Well, you're now inside a fire strike. Here we go. Yeah, well, here we are. Sparks all around it. Looks like a face. You see that? Look, see the eyes, you know? All right. Anyway, fire strike is still hanging around. This is where getting to play D.Va is a little hard. Now, what's hard about what's happening right now, chat, for Dragonfly specifically? What's happening right now, and why does it make his job a little harder? You don't know what to do. That's not the answer I'm looking for. They have high ground, yeah. No, they're not going to stay on high ground. The thing is like Team Blue is rotating, okay? And whenever a team rotates, it's hard to know exactly where the fight's going to happen. Are they going to drop here? Are they going to rotate all the way around here? Are they going to wrap all the way around here? Are they going to send some people back this way? You don't really know. So you got to be on your toes. You got to be quick. You got to be, all right. Wherever they drop, I got to set up my off angle as fast as I can, right? Maybe you're starting to think about, okay, where should I maybe, if they drop here, maybe I can do this. Okay, this is going to make you setting up an off angle harder. Not only because they're taking away some of the high ground, but like once they do drop, it's not really clear where the fight's going to be, right? So the first question, where's the fight happening? I don't know. So it's tough. So right now, I just want you to play conservative. Maybe you can look for some boops. And all I want you to do is hair trigger. Immediately, as soon as they drop, you're ready to go. Avoid taking damage, though, for sure. They're not committed to the fight, so you should not be taking damage. You... Avoid taking damage, avoid taking damage, avoid taking damage. Not committing that is fine. So this feels bad, but they're wasting time. I mean, this is a fine rotation from them, by the way. This split right here is actually really good, but like, don't panic. You're okay. Just avoid taking damage. If they don't have anybody on point, your team needs to do nothing. They need to do nothing. There is nothing you guys need to do. They're not winning the video game. Yeah. I feel like this is like you guys are what is the meme? Panzer meme. Father of the deep, what is your wisdom? O Panzer of the lake, O fire strike of King's Row, what do you have to say about this D.Va gameplay?
So far, it's remarkably mediocre.
You know, like that's what we got going on right here. He just continues to burn. The eternal flame burns. Take no damage, 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 take no damage. You're taking a lot of damage. Chill, dude, chill, 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 chill. You could just go and play with your Ana, honestly. You could just come right here. You'd be fine. Because your Ana has the right idea. Like, she got isolated, but you really don't all want to be in here as 6. You could just hide back here with Ana. But again, we're 2 minutes in, and they still haven't touched point. Okay, there's the wall, there's the nano. And this is why you guys really didn't want to be stacked as 6. This is where you and your Ana should have played here. You guys could have counter nanoed and landed a massive nade. As well as you being able to fly up and 1v1 the Ana that is half HP and has no cooldowns. Right? So, like, this is where, like, you really, like, as rotations happen, avoid taking damage, but try and not stack on top of your team. McCree the player, McCree, you had a window where you could have gone for McCree, but he was guarded pretty closely by Sigma, and getting rocked would have been disastrous. This sucks. What is this thing doing? Oh, look at him! He's he's a madman! Look at him! He just doesn't care! Dude, this is so bad, man. This is like, okay, right here. This is what, like, every little boy, when he, like, dresses up, you know, for Halloween, this is what he thinks he looks like, right? You know, like, where is the, Oh, no. What is the hotkey for turning off UI, guys? Dude, you can hear it. Listen. Dude, I'm so bad. Alt-Z. Yeah, check this sucker out, boys. Look at this. Look at this. Absolute legend. Right there. That's excellent. That's excellent. That's really good. That's top-notch material right here. Wait. Can we? Here's what we're gonna do. Hang on. I'm gonna skip back just a little bit. All right, hang on. You guys are gonna love this. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Don't move. It's
That's excellent. Oh, that's great. All right. So they took forever to do it, but their rotation, notice that they didn't, by the way, just for like general knowledge here, look at how they handled this, by the way. Look at how blue team won this fight. Not only farming up nano, look at their map control here. Look at their map control. Look at how they're positioning themselves here. Look at this. This is actually really good. This split right here is actually really nice. Good vibes, Adobe, thank you for the follow. Like, this is really, really cool. I want Sigma to stay here. I don't think Sigma needs to drop backline. Like, he's going to go for your backline, which is okay. But I feel like Sigma staying up here to protect your McCree would have been better. But, like, this split is pretty darn good. This is what a good team does. Like, splits like these. So, like, there's the power of split. Wait, what? The Ryan Shadowing completely just falling over? Alright, see, now... Alright. We doing this. We're doing this one too. This is the last one, I promise, guys. Last one. I'm sorry. You guys are baiting me. He feels pretty bad about that one. All right, so, you know, difficult rotation, but like that pretty much in a nutshell exemplifies why stacking a 6 is just not always the answer. At least in mirror comps. Like if you're playing Brawl versus Spam, where they're gonna have better spam and better off-angle control, then that's fine, but, you know. All right, so like let's get some off-angles in here, boys. When you commit, I want you to, here's what I want you to do. So question is chat, where, pause, okay, chat, where is the fight taking place? Right here, right? What off-angle does he want to take? What off-angle does he want to take? Window, yep, he can fly up to window, and then he can drop from window a second later once he has boosters and just do this, right? Okay, now when does he want to do it? Does he want to do it now? Does he want to fly up to window now? Catwalk? This thing you mean? Not really. It's not a great off-angle. No, he doesn't want to go now. He wants to wait like 1 or 2 seconds. As soon as his team initiates, immediately he goes. Immediately. His team is getting close. It's getting close, though. I assume that you guys are initiating with Nano. See, this is the mistake. You guys see this? You guys see this? This is it. This is Dragonfly choking right here. I understand that, like, going with an indecisive Ryan, maybe your planning is not great either, but you can't do this. Look at your Ryan body language. Ryan backs off. Ryan is not going in. You move forward. Poison. Poison. Does anybody have any questions why this fight is almost already been thrown before the fight's even started? The call was for you to bait the wall? No? Okay, I mean, okay. If that's the case, then fine, but that's such a terrible call. You don't worry about baiting wall. Why would you bait wall? You have like 3-4 ults. Just go. Go, and then you can just bypass the wall. Poison as in, it's a toxic, it's a bad move, but it doesn't stand out as a bad move, right? It's not like somebody just chopped off your team's head with a sword. You just got your cooldowns forced, you're unable to establish an off angle, and you're down HP for nothing. So, where did he go? Dragonfly is saying is that he was told to do that, bait wall, okay? So, I'm not criticizing Dragonfly at this point, okay? At this point, this is an educational opportunity for all of you to see why baiting wall is a bad idea, okay? Again, I'm not criticizing Dragonfly right now. Sorry, you know, being beautiful takes hard work. Okay, but like this is bad news. Bad news. There's the flux. You guys get out-tempoed hard, and you probably lose this fight. You guys do eat Blizzard, very nice. But like positioning, look at you guys. You have no angles. They have all the space in you guys. You have all the space in the world in you guys. And you just get demeched. And you're dead. So not only did you get out-tempoed, but you were AFK that entire fight. Yeah. You just had no map control. You had no space. You had no off-angles, no nothing. They out-tempoed you, everything. We'll watch a little more, but this is pretty much the... I mean, this is just like what it is, okay? They overextend. Just like they did the exact same mistake you guys did. They overextended without support, and they're going to get picked. Okay. So again, where? Where's the fight happening? You need to ask your Ryan. Where is the fight happening? Where do you guys want to hold? Is this a good start for Dragonfly, you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this a good start? So you feel like all of Overwatch is about getting off angles? Well, you solved it. All of Overwatch is about map control at the right time. All the off angles in the world are meaningless if you're there an hour before the fight goes, or you're there late. I like it. I like it. You're not going to take any damage. You're going to have a good off angle established if you guys want to take the fight here. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good starting position. This is pretty decent. Now, right now, you're matrixing. Instead, you can flash matrix, but I want you to S key. Right? S key. Get behind cover. Yeah. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. They're so scared of you. Look at this. The Lucio's go after you. They're all shooting you. The McCree actually goes after you by himself, and you just leave in your full HP. So, and now you're fine, because now you guys have backed off to this location. So, what do you guys think? This is where the fight's happening, right? So, where do you think Dragonfly should be? Maybe here? Yeah, maybe. I mean, this isn't a terrible spot. Okay, they are walling. That is a little concerning. Yeah. You're gonna enable your McCree. That's good. I mean, that's fine. You got chunked a little bit. Who was shooting you? Was it the McCree? Hang on. You got chunked a little bit. Yeah, McCree. Okay, again, this is okay. If McCree is shooting you, you're okay. It's in the middle of a fight. He's not shooting your Rhine Shield. He's not shooting your McCree. He's not shooting your Mei. You're taking the damage. And what do? You boost her in. Now all you have to do now is drop, and you win the fight. Like, that fight was probably the best fight that you've played up until this point. McCree ran all the way up the stairs when he saw D.Va up there. That's how he got there. There you go. You didn't pop it. It's such a weird thing with D.Va, because when you're positioning properly, you can get focused down. And you saw how hard you were focused down there, right? They spent a lot of resources and a lot of time chasing you out and clearing you out. And then when you took high ground, the McCree literally was just shooting you. But guess what? You survived. You didn't lose your mech. You wasted that McCree's time. He didn't get a kill. And the rest of your team is just like, it's like a 5v6, because you're still shooting stuff and like, okay, the McCree, whatever, and then the McCree's doing absolutely nothing. Right? If we go back, I'm actually curious now. How's Max doing? You see, Max is under a lot of pressure right now. Like, Max can't actually push in because he has no damage behind him. Right? He's got no damage behind him at all. He has no McCree damage, right? McCree is not shooting your Rhine. He's not shooting. He's not offingling. Like, this is you guys played better than they did here this fight. Stats, guys. Stats. It's the game mode that they played in. It's like a special scrim mode that there's like a custom game for. As a Rhine player, what are you supposed to do against a D.Va player that offense and pressure is a good timing? I mean, nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You just play Rhine the same as ever. It's like saying, what can I do against an enemy brig who's really good at bashing? I don't know, block the bash. Like, that's it. There's no like life hack to it. The only thing that I would say is that sometimes, like, let's say if you're blue right here and you know that the enemy like is holding a lot of offangles, you can path as a group up through stairs, clear out the D.Va, and then drop. But even then, that's not foolproof because the D.Va can just fly back and take it all over again. It's like chasing a fly around the house. Like, she can always do one step ahead of you. But, I mean, at least it definitely inconveniences her. Okay? Now, I don't like what your Rhine is doing. Yeah, your Rhine is throwing. Your Rhine is pushed up as if you're playing here, but your team is obviously not ready for that, and neither are you. So your position here is fine if you're hiding here, but your Rhine wastes, like, how much shield is he down? Yeah, he's down, like, 300 shield, and he gives a good wall. Okay. This is actually huge. This is what D.Va is made for. I do not like you flying or dropping down. I do not like this. You do not need to do this. This does not increase the efficacy of your matrix. Your matrix will reach all the way basically to your right anyway, right? But do you see, chat, do you see the power of what he's doing right now? Do you see this? Do you see this? Like, and what I'm saying is that your matrix, like, I guess it's for the Mei icicle, so then I understand. This is okay. If you're free, you're going for the Mei icicle, so never mind. Forget what I said. But either way, do you see the power of this? No, that's his blizzard. But do you see this? This Ana cannot nade your Rhine. The Mei cannot shoot your Rhine. The Sigma cannot shoot your Rhine. The Lucio cannot shoot your Rhine. And look what happens. The Kree can't shoot your Rhine either. Look at what's happening right now. Do you see the Sigma? Do you see this? You just forced Sigma shift. You just forced Sigma shift. Look! No Kree damage either. Yep. Nothing. You and your Ana carry this. This is an Ana D.Va carry right here. Your Ana goes for an greedy nade, and you're in a perfect position to completely shut down. Your Rhine feeds, and they can't kill him. And if they don't, and you eat sleep, you take shift, you remove the ability to kill the Rhine, and remember there, if your Rhine doesn't get walled there, you're going to kill all of them. You're going to put so much damage in the back line. Yeah, it's fine. You guys probably should still win this. It's a messy fight for sure, though. Yeah, you guys will still win. Yeah, Sigma panicked. He panicked. Even if Sigma doesn't shift, if he primary fires or he rocks, it doesn't matter. It's still cooldowns and damage that you're absorbing. And you still have your shift too. That's the great thing about high ground. You can drop down, you eat, you get rocked, you get flashbang, whatever, you just fly out back to your team. And when you fly out, it's okay to go back behind shield. It's okay to be behind shield when you're like restabilizing, building up HP. You just don't want to be behind shield when you have the HP and the fight starting. You bomb, kind of a weird bomb. This is going to be a little clunky. Yeah, it's not a great bomb. Like, obviously it's very risky to initiate with bomb when they have high noon. Blizzard too, but especially high noon, because Blizzard is obviously not always a consistent counter, and you should always be able to counter high noon. Or at least make it a lot more difficult. Yeah, this is a scrim. This is a scrim. This is a master's scrim. Okay, so like you're late. Where are you? Actually, you're not late. You should be here. Oh, you're on ball. All right, let's coach some ball, y'all. All right, get in the back lane. Let's go. Get a big slam. Big slam. I don't care if it's a May. Last fight, screw it. You know? You gotta rally. Don't match their ball. Screw the ball. Their ball is not doing nothing. You were doing nothing too. So like, let their ball do nothing and you do something. This is fine. This is actually unironically fine. This is a little risky. Ooh, you get out. Oh, huge shatter. Look at your ult charge too. One fight. Nice. That's actually really good. 65, 70%. A little risky to commit like that slam there into the triple CC that they had, but I mean the second slam especially because they were not distracted. Do you actually set up your shatter though? I want to see if you set up the shatter. I think you might have set up the shatter. Let's see here. Okay, so it's right here. You kind of like Google around slam. Yeah, see, like look what you, this is kind of like ball is very similar in D.Va, like what it accomplishes. Because like look at their ball. Their ball is looking at you. You don't really set up the shatter, but yeah, we'll just say it. You did it anyway. All right. You have any questions? You own the esports server then? That's great. So basically, like, just I want you like remember where, what, when, where is the team fight happening? What off angle should I use, and when should I go into the off angle? Literally write that in your arm. Get a tattoo right in your butt cheek. That way, everyone goes like, "What is the important thing to do with D.Va?" And just pull down your pants. Okay, don't do that. I'm sorry, don't do that. Let's see here. But yeah, where is the fight happening? What off angle should I use? Like high ground, cover, like whatever. And then when do you go to that off angle? Because you can start in the off angle on like defense and stuff because they have to walk to you. But on an attack, generally you kind of have to booster the off angle because obviously you know fight goes on. You're welcome. Yeah. All right. That's all. I actually give me 1 second. I can do Ask Spilo for the next couple of minutes, but I might have to go at any time. I might have to go at any time. So we'll do Ask Spilo in the meantime. Should Tracer be taking off angles? Sorry, did I miss any other questions? If I miss a question, let me know. Ah, my thing. If running Sigma instead of D.Va, where Sigma should have been in for the fight? Same position? Yeah, probably in this similar position. Maybe leaning closer to the window. Justice Beaver, thanks for the follow. Should Tracer be taking off angles or contesting them? Yes. Tracer like always like tries to go in the flanks if he can. When are we gonna finally see Spilo back on the Leathering Sun live stream? I don't know, brother. I resigned from that. I told him I didn't want to stream from them officially anymore. Hammer time? You guys, Is it worth taking the time to learn set names, lower elos like diamonds and such? Not really, no. Okay.